Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a brand new robot battling mobile title named Botworld Adventure. This video is going to be a mix of sort of an informative what is the game type video and a first impressions thought piece. So while we won't be doing an in-depth review just yet, we will be delving into what the game is, some of its core features, and what my initial thoughts are. That said, let's dive in. Okay, so as described by the developers themselves, Botworld Adventure is a free-to-play robot battling open-world RPG. The game has you starting out by customizing your character. I chose a lizard guy because he's the coolest, and then your dad gives you a robot to start with. You get one of 3 starters to choose from between a tank, which is your more defensive robot that focuses on survivability, an evader that focuses on mobility, and a chaser that is your offensive robot. The battle system itself revolves around placing your bots in advantageous positions in order to destroy the enemy bots. Basically, the bots auto-attack each other and you have various abilities that you can utilize in order to get an edge in combat. These abilities are charged up as the battle progresses and indicated by the gear in the lower right section of the screen. Once you've raised the required number indicated for said ability, you can use it. The missiles, for example, can be drag and dropped onto the screen for an Aoe Explosion Effect, and the firewall can be placed for a damage effect over time. After winning each battle, you'll gain XP and scrap, which can later be utilized into upgrading your bots or creating new bots that you've acquired a frame for. There are a ton of varieties of bots you can create, and you're given a 4th type of bot after the first battle, which is a sniper that excels at long-range combat. I've yet to discover all of these different bot types, but the variety is quite nice. There's also a lot of stuff other than just bots that can be upgraded, like the boat, but I do want to focus more on the nitty-gritty stuff in a future review, so we'll just leave it at that for now. So what are my thoughts on the game so far? I do have to say the game definitely feels like a mobile title, if that makes any sense, but not in a bad way. There's daily rewards, you can buy in-game currency and or watch ads to increase the amount of stuff you get and stuff like that. I really do have to say though, it's a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be at a first glance, and I'll explain what I mean by that. It's really cool that the game is open world and has kind of cute visuals despite it being a mobile title, and so far from what I've played, I would recommend it to anyone who want to pick up something sort of casually and on the go. I still need to put a lot more time into the game before I'm comfortable putting out a full review and fully endorsing the game, but I will say that I'm having fun playing it so far, and as I've seen up to now, the monetization aspect doesn't seem to be predatory or shoved down your throat. The game lets you explore different areas and go on little expeditions by defeating bots and collecting various resources. And the battle system, while very simple, you just place your bots down and then drag a few abilities here and there, is actually a lot more enjoyable than you might give it credit for at a first glance. All that said, I am curious as to your guys' perspective on the game. If you have played the game in its early access state already, or are planning on playing it, or have played it today because today is launch day for the full access, let me know what your experience with it has been and whether or not you're enjoying it so far. I know this video is really short, but I did want to bring some more attention to the game, as I know many games that are free to play and mobile games get written off very quickly due to the large amount of bad actors in this sort of category. Now again, I only have played a couple hours, so don't take my word as gospel, but instead as someone's first impressions. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and I honestly think you will too. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video, definitely make sure to like and subscribe for more monster taming content. And yes, robot taming still counts as monster taming. That said, you can also follow me on Twitter at GymLeaderEd. You can check out our subscriber Discord, or you can check out my Patreon as well for some extra perks. Speaking of which, special thanks to all of our patrons, especially StealCase and Jim Hamilton, our mythical tier backers. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.